Hi guys! Be sure to subscribe to our channel and hit the bell button to get notifications every time we upload a new video. Real numbers? So what are real numbers? You mean they're numbers that are fake? Let's find out. Before we find out more, it might be easier for us to find out what are not real numbers. These are called imaginary numbers, like square root of -1. Because if you key this into your calculator, you will get math error. So that was an imaginary number. Then what is a real number? Let's draw a number line. If we draw a number line with a 0 here, 1, 2, 3, 4 and so on, there's -1, -2, -3 and so on. Technically, any number that lies on this number line is a real number. It can be 3, it can be 4, it can be -2, it can be 1/3, it can be square root 2. All these are considered real numbers. What we can conclude here is that real numbers can be whole numbers, rational numbers, irrational numbers, fractions, and decimals also. And you will never be able to find square root of -1 on this number line. So real numbers can be divided into two types: rational numbers, irrational numbers. Now, irrational numbers are technically pi, square root 2, square root 3. Basically the numbers with decimals that are non-terminating. They will continue going non-stop. There isn't a stop. Whereas for rational numbers, they are usually integers. It can be positive, it can be negative, it can be fractions, or it can be decimals that can be expressed as fractions. So, numbers like 1/3, which is same as 0.33333, is considered a rational number. And 1/7, which is 0.1428571,429, is considered a rational number because it can be expressed as a fraction. Whereas square root 2 is not considered rational numbers because there's no way we can express square root 2 as a fraction. You might have heard of natural numbers. So what are natural numbers? Basically, the numbers that we use to count naturally. We start with 1, 2, 3, 4, so on and so on and so on. You realize that we do not start with 0 and we do not count in negative sense. So that is why natural numbers are numbers starting from 1, 2, 3 and so on. And it does not include 0. I hope that this way of understanding real numbers is useful for you.